Hello everybody and welcome. Oh my goodness, this feels so good to be finally back doing another commentary video right now. It's really a blessing to have all you guys here. And I want to just say, I'm sure all of you felt that anticipation as the intro started winding down and we got ready for the commentary to begin. Because I know I'm feeling it. It's been so long and I'm so happy that we're finally back here at Santa Clara 2018. Credit for these intros are Gina Martinez. But guys, we recently hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are over 1,000. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. All of you guys have been so loyal and such amazing subscribers this entire time. And I couldn't be here without any of you guys. I've been getting so many people saying, we want commentaries, we want commentaries. When are they coming back? And here they are. Officially, you will be seeing at least one a week from this point on until the end of the summer. So get yourselves excited, but we are ready. Who's ready for some Monster Jam at Santa Clara? Let's get ready for racing right now. Round 1 racing, we have Becky McDonough and El Toro Loco taking on Rosalie Raymer and Wildflower. Video credit for the rest of the video goes to Bradley Watson. Thank you, my man. Becky has a slight lead right now, but Rosalie's holding on, heading into this final turn. Rosalie has a lead going into the final turn, heading into the jump, but Rosalie misses the jump. And it's going to be Becky McDonough who is getting the victory. Tough break. Now we have Charlie Parkin and Craters taking on Mike Christensen in Iron Outlaw. Parkin has a very early lead right now, looking like it's going to be all Parkin's race as long as he stays smooth. Christensen's got to make up a lot of ground if he wants to take this victory right here. He's put the pedal to the floor, but Charlie Parkin's your winner and is moving on to round 2 of racing. Now we have Dawn Green and Scarlet Bandit. She's getting a bye run right now. Not sure who didn't make it out, but I think it might be Time Flies that didn't make it out, but she is off to a strong start to this point. Going into the final jump, and she gets it down nicely, and she is moving on to round 2. Now we have Scott Buto, Team Heartless Firestorm taking on Eric Swanson and Obsessed. Both guys who are great freestylers, not necessarily known for their racing, but Buto has a slight edge right now, going over that second jump, sorry. Buto has a hard bounce, and it looks like it's a very close race. It's anybody's race at this point. Over the final jump, and it is going to be Scott Buto and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm pulling out with the victory. Now we have Jekyll and Hyde, driven by Austin Minton, taking on Lindsey Wake and the Lucas Oil Crusader. We are awaiting green here at the starting line at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. There they go. They're off over the first jump. Lindsey Wake has a slight lead right now, but they seem about dead even heading into that second jump. And Wink has a slight lead right now. Minton bounces and get out of the way, please. And Wink has a lead right now. Jekyll and Hyde trying to make up ground, but it's going to be Lindsey Wake and the Lucas Oil Crusader. Moving on to round number 2. Now for the final matchup of round number 1, we have two great racers. Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, taking on Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter. This is going to be a great race. Anderson off the line well, Cretin off the line well. He's a little swirly heading into that first turn. He's holding on pretty well, but it looks like Anderson's got a slight lead right now. Anderson's got a little bit of a lead. It's coming out of the final jump, and Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger takes down Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter. Now, beginning round 2, we have Tom Metz and Max T taking on Becky McDonough and El Toro Loco. Metz off to a strong start. He got a bye run in round 1 for being the fastest time in qualifying. Becky, though, a very smooth turn. But Mentz still has the lead right now, but look at Becky McDonough, she's hanging in there. But now it's all Tom Mentz. Oh, what a beautiful turn. What an amazing driver. Schooling Becky McDonough. She's got to go back to school after that race. And now we have Charlie Parker, the Great Digger, taking on Dawn Cretin in Scarlet Bandit. They're pulling up to the line right now. Parker needs to get staged. She is now at the line, and we're awaiting the green light. getting ready to go, and we have liftoff. Hawkins got the early lead right now. He's flooring it going around that turn. A perfect turn from Charlie Parkin as Cretan hits the car. And it's going to be all Charlie Parkin's race as long as he doesn't explode or flip over. He's about to lap her as he gets his victory. Moving on to the semifinals is Charlie Parkin in Gravedigger. Now we have Scott Buteau with the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm taking on Devastator, driven by Aaron Basil. Basil had the byline in round 2, but Basil, a beautiful turn! But he has a hard hit after the jump. Looks like there's some chances for Scott Buteau to rebound right now, but Aaron Basil holding the lead, going over the jump, and Aaron Basil won, but he missed the ramp. He's not moving out of round 2. Oh my goodness. Aaron Basil just beat Buteau fair and square, but he missed the ramp. So Buteau's moving on. Now the final race of the second round. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, Laser Maker Lucas Oil Crusader, who's going to be the winner. Let's get ready for green. Over the line first. Fairly empty stadium right now, that's too bad. Lindsey Wake seems to have a slight lead, but Anderson makes for up the ground in the jump. And he is flooring it right around the turn, and it looks like Ryan Anderson's going to be pulling away with that victory easily over Lindsey Wink, even though Lindsey Wink did make up some ground. But now we're in the semi-final round, a matchup of two legendary trucks. We've got Tom Metz and Max D taking on Charlie Parkin and Gravedigger. Heading into the first turn, Max D had a little bit of a skid in the first turn, and he hits the car. Charlie Parkin's got a lead right now. Let's see who's going to capitalize on it. They both messed up going into the final turn. This is going to come down to the wire, going over the jump, and it's Charlie Parkin and Gravedigger taking down Tom Metz and Max D. Wow. Now we go on to the second race of the semifinal round to see who's going to be taking on Charlie Parkin. It's Scott Buteau, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, taking on Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Wow. I'm getting fired up already. There's the green light. They are off. Anderson's been smooth all night, but look at Buteau with a phenomenal first turn. Anderson with a phenomenal first turn too. They are both neck and neck. They both mess up, but it looks like Buteau is down for the count, and Anderson capitalizes perfectly, and Ryan Anderson's going to the final round of racing to take on Charlie Parkin in Gravedigger. Final round of racing, Charlie Parkin, Gravedigger, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. Who's going to win racing at Santa Clara? I am excited. Let's see who's going to be. They're both neck and neck right now into that first hit.
Let's go, Ryan!
And Ryan's got the lead right now. Ryan's got a very large lead. Going over the jump, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, is the winner of racing in Santa Clara at Levi's Stadium here in California. Looks like he's going for a bicycle for celebration time. Good job right there by Ryan Anderson. But now we're going to move on to the two-wheel skills competition. Starting us off is Rosalie, Raymer, and Wildflower. Two people that will not be competing in the two-wheel challenge is Bounty Hunter and Time Flies. Time Flies doesn't compete all night long. He just broke an intro. Nice hit. Looks like she's going for the slap wheelie. A beautiful slap wheelie. And she's going to collide right with the triple threat jump right there. Nice first tip for Rosalie.
Ruben Viscara.
Now she's going to line up for a moonwalk up and on the nose, but doesn't get to come through with it perfectly. Tough break. It is going to be a 5.495 for Rosalie, Raymer, and Wildflower. Now stepping up to the plate is Mike Christensen, an Iron Outlaw, looking for his chance to take the lead here in the two-wheel competition. It's a beautiful, beautiful slap wheelie right across the floor. That was perfection right there. Now lining up for a second hit, going for a stoppie on the nose, and a nice quick stoppie right there for Iron Outlaw. It's a 6.245, the new leader. Now Eric Swanson and Obsessed coming out here, going for a bicycle and doesn't really do much with it. Tough break for Obsessed. Now it looks like it's time to pull out the Michael Jackson dance moves. It's moonwalk time for Obsessed on the nose. Beautiful stoppie, excuse me, for Obsessed. That's going to get him a nice score of a 7.267. We have a new leader here in the two-wheel competition. Now we have Jekyll and Hyde, piloted by Austin Minton. A nice wheelie, riding it up the triple threat ramp. That was beautiful. Now it looks like it's time for a moonwalk from him too. On the nose and a nice little stoppie for Jekyll and Hyde. It's going to be a 7.138, not enough for the lead right now. So Obsessed still in the lead. Becky McDonough going for a bicycle. That was horrendous. Now lining up for a second hit, going for a nice sky wheelie. Hits it on the back two wheels. Not a really great run. 4.229 for Becky McDonough. Now Dawn Cretan and Scarlet Bandit lining up for a sky wheelie. Didn't get much of a wheelie off of it. That's a tough hit for her first one for Dawn Cretan. Looks like she'll try and go for a better one the second time around. Pops a sky wheelie up. Doesn't get much off of it. Not a fantastic run, but it's a 4.222. That's not going to take the lead. Now we have Aaron Basil of the Basil Brothers coming out here in Devastator. Tough first hit, not getting much off of it. He knows what he's doing. He's been around for a while. Goes up for another sky wheelie and a nice one riding it along the pad. That was cool. Nice second hit right there for Devastator. It's a 7.242. Now trying to take the lead is Lindsey Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader on two wheels. Nice bicycle going into some sidewalls and a nice save for Crusader. That was great. Good stuff for Lindsey Wink. Now moving on to his classic second move, the slap wheelie. Oh, bad bounce. Horrible bounce for Crusader. It's only going to give him a 8.727. That's enough for the lead, but I don't know if that'll be enough for the win at this point. Now the legend himself, Tom Menton, Max D. What a mastermind. This guy's a legend. Backing it up a little bit. Looks like it's moonwalk time. Beautiful on the nose for Tom Metz. Look at this guy. He's riding it. He's riding it across the floor. Look at him walk that thing. He's a maniac. He's walking it. He's walking it. Oh my goodness. Tom Metz is walking the moonwalk across the track. Oh, wow. And he's going up and over. And that's going to be a flip over for Mentz. But wow, that was phenomenal. That's going to win it to 9.439 for Max D. Now we're in freestyling. Jekyll and Hyde sending it right off the bat. Austin Minton ready to go. Nice, right off the side there. We didn't see Gravedigger or Son of a Digger going to, oh man, Minton is on its lid. It's gonna be a 7.392 for Austin Minton. Now we have Dawn Cretan and Scarlet Bandit. Bounty Hunter will not be competing in freestyle either. Tough break for him. But here is his wife, Dawn Cretan and Scarlet Bandit coming out to try and take the lead away from Austin Minton. Minton really sent it right there on his first hit. I love the sound of this truck. It really sounds great. Hits the jammer. Went for a slap wheelie. Didn't turn out so great. Just kind of moseying along right now. Nothing too spectacular to this point. I would love to see her get a little bit better recognition, because Dawn Cretan, honestly, in my opinion, is overall one of the top one of the top women in Monster Jam history. Got some nice air with those cars. People forget that she came in second place in the World Finals in 2008 with her incredible save. And she honestly is better than about 90% of the women that are out here right now. It's just that because she's not driving a Feld truck and she's got to pay for all of her parts, why does she want to go too hard and destroy everything when she's not going to get recognized for it anyway? But this lady could really do some big things. Having a solid run right now, but I'd like to see her pick up the pace just a little. sound of this truck, though, is just phenomenal. Hits the triple threat jump. A nice little pop wheelie. Looks like she might be going into a donut. We've got a little bit of a glazed donut throwing it out there right now. Good little moment of throwing to the run, and a little bit of a nosedive right there after that hit. Oh, I thought she was going for the backflip. I was ready to lose my mind. Lining up for the tires to try and get a little bit of a wheelie. Didn't get a wheelie off of it, but that's going to be the end of the run. It's a 5.967 for Dawn Cretan. Now we have the man, Scott Buteau and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. These next two videos, credit go to Risky We Do It Live. We're not going to be seeing Obsessed or Devastator because the other video, the audio is a little bit off, and I couldn't find any other videos. So now we're just going to be skipping over them two. They didn't have great runs anyway. But the spoiler comes right off for Buteau. Looking to put on a great run right now here in Santa Clara for these Californian fans. Looks like he's lining up for the step up, getting some nice air over brake checking. He's having a strong run right now, getting some nice air. Buteau having a solid run to this point. Hits the racing lane, getting some nice air, brake checked it again. Looks like he's in a nice slap wheelie. That was a strong transition for Buteau. I like seeing him pick up the pace a little bit though, but I absolutely love this body. Nice air. Can you sit down, please? Thank you. Lining up for the step up, getting a nice sky wheelie off of it. That was great. Solid move, but it looks like it's backflip time for Scott Buteau and the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. The king of backflips going for another one, and he's up and over, and he's on his lid. Oh, he hit the side of the stadium. That's a tough break right there. It is going to be a 9.350. Now we have the Queen of Air, Rosalie Raymer herself. She is coming out to try and do something big. She has been absolutely killing it. Her previous two shows, she has gotten incredible air in both. 2 shows ago was Oakland when she had that incredible save with the massive air, and in the World Finals when she absolutely sent it. So she's going to hope to continue that right now. A tough little bounce up on the front 2 wheels, but it doesn't stop her at all. She's still going. Nice little hit there. The door is open. Current leader right now is Scott Buteau and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Hits the racing lane. Looks like she went for a slap wheelie but didn't execute and didn't hit the gas in time. But she's still having a very nice run to this point. Getting some bigger. I'd like to see her get a little bit bigger air and maybe pick up the pace a little bit more. And both doors are wide open right now. Rosalie's really one of the budding stars in the sport, no pun intended. Looks like she's lined up for the jammer, hits it, doesn't get incredible air, but goes up and right on top of the step up. That was nice. Spinning around, looks like it might be time for that step up. Some nice air. Not sure what she's doing right here, but she's throwing it into a nice donut. Boston cream for this donut here. A very nice donut, a cyclone for Rosalie Raymer and Wildflower, and it looks like her rear steer got a little locked up right there. Rear steer seems to be locked up. Looks like she's going for the backflip. Lining up for the backflip. taps it. And they shut her off. It's going to be a 7.438 for Rosalie Raymer. Tough break. Now we have Becky McDonough, Toro Loco, back to the old videos. And last time she was out, she undeservingly won freestyle in Minneapolis with a subpar run. So hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight. Getting some nice air though. Solid. Wow! Massive air for Becky McDonough. Don't get me wrong, she's a good freestyler, but she didn't deserve to win in Minneapolis at all. It's like she's going to line up for the jammer. Hits it, doesn't do anything off of it. Still getting big air off of the cars. Wow! Those cars really can send a driver for a long time. Hits the triple threat ramp, goes over and gets a nice hit for that jump. Solid momentum right now, but I'd like to see her get a little bit of a wow moment thrown in, and that would be good enough for her to take the lead in my eyes. The lead right now is Scott Buteau, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, and a nice sky wheelie. Currently, I think this runs a little bit better than Scott's. If she can complete the time, I think she should take the lead. And if she can get a backflip in there. Hits the triple threat ramp. Now back ends the jammer, stuffs it right in and gets a nice sky wheelie. Big air, sending it across the track. Kind of just wandering around for something to hit right now. Looks like she's lining up for the side of the step up. Oh, doing a corkscrew. She's on her lid, and that's going to be the end of the run for Becky McDonough, an 8.225. Now we have Mike Christensen, an Iron Outlaw. Has to be the score of a 9.350 set up by Scott Buteau. Looking like he was lining up for a slap wheeler to start off his run. Didn't get a ton of pop off of it. Christensen, I believe, is now the full-time driver of Hillbilly Deluxe. Getting some nice air. I believe that's the name of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's got Hillbilly in there. That's all I know. But the son of Craig Christensen, so he's got some good talent in his blood. A nice little slap wheelie that followed that hit. Hits the jammer. And now he's getting that slap wheelie action, riding it across the track. That was beautiful. Did it in the two-wheel, now he's doing it here in freestyle to get these fans actively involved. Nice air over the racing lane. Another slap wheelie. Not as much pop off of that one, but still a nice move nonetheless. Getting some big air. Looks like he's lining up for the step up here. Getting a nice sky wheelie over the back end of the step up. I've said that so many times this year, it's ridiculous. Hits the crushed cars. Having a solid run, but I don't really think it'll take the lead at this point. Not many trucks remain, but only the hard hitters are left. So we'll see what they can do after Christensen's run. Get a nice sky wheelie again on the back end of that step up. That was great. Just sliding around the track in this very old Iron Outlaw design. Well, it's the truck that's old, the concept, but this is a new body, new chassis. But I remember when Lindsay Wink drove this thing back in 2007. Getting some big air, and oh boy, up and over! Oh! A And he did a somersault, Mike Christensen, an Iron Outlaw. Wow moment right there. First one of the night. That was great. That's going to be the end of the run, but it's going to be a nice score, and it's going to be a 7.567. Wow, that was phenomenal. Now we have Lindsey Wink, pilot of the Lucas Oil Crusader monster truck, trying to take the lead away from Scott Buteau. He's definitely a guy who's capable of it. Getting massive air with a triple threat jump. He's getting some solid air right now. He's getting a little bit of hang time. Good bones for a run. Solid base. Set up for a very solid run that could possibly take the lead away. Hits the back end of the step up. Nice solid landing again. He's having a good run, good pace, hitting most things on the track to this point, but not really keeping me actively engaged, so I'm sure he'll pick that up at some point. He's trying to just feel out the track a little bit right now, and then I'm sure he'll step up the game a little bit. Looks like he's going ahead for the jammer. Wow, big air over the jammer. First jammer hit of the night for real big air. That got the fans cheering. And now I think Lindsey Wink's ready to go, getting some more big air with this incredible throttle rhythm that he always comes out with. And now he's starting to hit the loud pedal, revving that truck to the extreme. Almost gave a love tap to Hot Wheels. Nice air. It's going to be backflip time right now for Lindsey Wink. Going for the backflip, up, over! Beautiful! And a nice bounce too. That was a great hit for Lindsey Wink. Getting some big air. I don't know so many people are cheering for the backflip. It's a backflip. Oh, wow! The air for Lindsey Wink right there at the end of the run. And a nice combo into the cars. Solid run. A 9.669. That's a little overscored, but it's just because of the backflip. But now onto the track, we have Charlie Balkin and Gravedigger, a guy who loves to go big. He's bad to the bone. Getting some big air over the front end of that step-up ramp. Big air for Charlie. Looks like he doesn't have rear steer at the moment, but that might just be because he didn't use it. But I'm not seeing any rear steer being used right now. There it is. The rear steer seems to have kicked back in. Lining up for the cars. Hammering the cars. Right on top of the triple threat jump. Big air over the step up. Nice hit. Charlie having a strong run to this point. Could be on pace to take the lead from Lindsey Wink. And a nice slap wheelie. Charlie so close this year to winning that freestyle championship for the second time in this Gravedigger truck. The body's shedding off. It's getting ready to just come apart. Big air as well. And there goes the body. And now we're left with just some of the underbody. That chassis is very exposed now after that Gravedigger body has just flown off. There's still a lot left, but he needs to pick up the pace to this point though. Oh, a nice sky wheel, and he rode it down the back end of the pad. That was awesome. Everyone got excited for the backflip, and he didn't do it, and he hits the jammer. He hammered that jammer. Wow. Got some massive air off of it. 30 seconds left on the run, and he is going into a chocolate glazed donut. And it's a cyclone for Charlie Parkin on two wheels and on his lid. It's going to be an 8.898 for Charlie Parkin. Now it's time for the icon, Tom Mentz and Max D. There are only two trucks left. Maximum Destruction and Son of a Digger. Time is up on the clock. Having a strong start. Goes over the cars. I can't wait till he hits his second ever power flip. That'll be a beautiful moment. Goes right over, cross-threaded it a little bit and got some nice air. Wow, big air off the back end of that jump. And you can hear the clanging from the body on that chassis. It's like you might be spinning around to hammer that jammer. Hits it hard, gets some nice air and a beautiful landing on the backside of that step up. He's not really getting great pace right now though. He needs to pick up the momentum a little bit. Oh, up on the nose and he's in a moonwalk! Look at Tom! Wow, beautiful. Throwing that right into the middle of the run. Throwing the two-wheel moves into freestyle. You'll love to see it. Man, that jump is falling apart and he's getting thrown a little sideways. Hitting the back of the step up, getting some nice air. It's about time for a backflip for Mentz. Yes, it is. Backflip time for Tom Mentz. Straight up. Beautiful. Destroyed the front end. And that's going to be the end of the run. It's a 9.712. And now we have Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Right off the bat, getting some big air. He's got to take the crown away from Mentz, who's got a very high score of a 9.712. Tough score to beat, but Ryan is a legend, and he's out here in his second freestyle since the World Finals, looking to do something huge. Lining up for the triple threat ramp, getting big air. Wow! Sailing. And he's on two wheels! Oh, and a nice save! Sidewalls. I talked to him in MetLife Stadium about that. He said that he plays rigs of rods and he's practiced that on rigs of rods and he saw that he could do it, so he tried that out there and get some massive air on the step up and out of my ears. That was a little unnecessary. Oh, it's jammer time. Massive air over the jammer. Wow, we cleared the step up. Oh, Ryan's ready to go. Ryan is ready to tear this truck to pieces. And there he goes again, getting some massive air. Sitting the side of just cross-threading everything, getting combos. And he's spinning that thing right into the side. Hammering every jump that he can, getting huge air. Going up and over on the cars. A little bit of an awkward landing there, but he's still going to not let it affect his run, getting some bigger air. He's going in for two wheels. A nice quick little bicycle off those cars. I think it's time for a backflip for Anderson. And he got it. Nice. He was going for his little stop. He was going for his moonwalk right there, but he didn't get to nail it perfectly. And huge air. Wow. What a run for Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Hits the cars, goes over. Oh boy. Oh! 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 He did a barrel roll! A perfect mid-air barrel roll! Son of a Digger! What was that? Oh man, he just ripped this truck apart, and there goes the engine. And he is going to win freestyle with a 9.756. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for watching.